Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite BSNR and Jennifer. So it's been a while since I actually sat down to actually have a whole conversation with you guys. So for today, after coming from work, I was like, let me create this video for you guys because it's very important. Okay, I'm going to be talking about time management. I noticed since I've been working for a while now, I've noticed that time management, it's really tough when you work full time. Managing your time, between work, the things of God, and the other things that you're actually interested in is very difficult. And if you're not careful and you just all about money, you might focus so much on working and getting money that you will neglect the things of God. So I'm like, I need to like set a standard or like a basic plan. I had to create a basic plan for myself to follow. And I wrote things that I'm currently doing that is actually important to me okay, in my life at this point. And one is my work with God. The next thing is my job. I work full time. The other thing is my schoolwork. I go to school full time. And then the next thing is my business. This is not in order of like importance or anything like that, but everything is important, but God is more important. So I'm like, this at this point in my life, at this stage in my life, these are the four things that are very important to me. Okay, so how do I manage my time with all these things? And even within these things, there are extra stuff that that comes with it. So these are just the basic things that I'm saying. When it comes to business, there's a lot that comes with it. With shipping, making the things, advertising, there is a lot. There is a lot that comes with everything. So I'm like, I need to be smart with this. I need to be smart with this, because if not, I'm gonna focus all my energy on one thing and neglect another thing, and then at the end of the day, God is not gonna be glorified in the other things that I'm neglecting. Because one thing that I've actually realized is that as Christians, God needs to be glorified in everything that we do. It's not just about our work with God. He needs to be seen in our work, in our school. If you are doing business, if you are married, if you're in a relationship, God needs to be seen in every single thing that you're actually doing. That means you have to be successful in every single thing that you do. It's not just about your Christian work. It's not about just focusing on your work with God, and just making it to heaven. No, God is gonna ask you, I told you to do this. Did you do it? Was it successful? Did you gain as much as I wanted you to gain from this particular thing that I placed in your hands? So honestly, when I started working full time, and actually working in general as a nurse, like, I was like, oh my God, how am I supposed to do this? It was during the time that, the pandemic was really up there, was really serious. Everything was online. I'm like, oh my God, church was online, everything was online. I'm like, oh my God, so it was just overwhelming, because to be honest, I don't like online service. No joke. I like to be in person. Okay. There is nothing wrong with online service, but it's just me. I'm not really a fan of online service. I'm not fan of online services, but I had to attend it because that was the only way to be, to be fellowshipping with other children of God. So it was really tough. It was so tough for me. And I'll make excuses like, oh God, I like, I have to do schoolwork, I have to do this. So there was a point when I first started working, there was a point where like, like I felt like, actually I knew that my work with God wasn't like on point. I felt like I knew that I wasn't giving God as much time that he deserves. I was basically working and working, and that's because I was new. And when you're new, no matter where you go to, especially if not in a hospital based area, like, they kind of take advantage of you. So I was being taken advantage of. And like after like a month of work, I realized, I'm like, nah, this is not worth it. After getting all this money and I don't have a relationship with God anymore, what sort of happiness, what sort of achievements have I really achieved? So I was like, what, I need to sit down and make time for every single thing. Schoolwork, I need to create time for it because I need to excel in my academics. My business, I need to make time for it because I need to excel in it. Work, I need to work full time. Obviously I have to work full time. My work with God, I need to put in the effort. And I thank God, like, I have Christian friends, good friends. You have Bible studies together. I do go to church. And recently, before, I actually used to attend Bible studies online from my church, but now I've tried as much as possible to do less schoolwork on Mondays so I can actually attend Bible studies. So I'm actually proud of myself, beginning to pray more on my own. So that's really important. Currently, I'm not married, so I don't have no husband, I don't have no children that I'm responsible for. So I have that bit of free time. But then again, when that comes, I will be out of school by then. I should finish the program that I'm in. So then it's like one thing is done, another thing will set in. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is, like, at this age, like in your late 20s, you're gonna have a lot going on, okay, with your life. You're gonna have a lot going on with your life. Don't think one thing is more important than the other. And a lot of young people will probably think that their career is more important than probably going to church or doing other things, or than their relationship, if they are in a relationship, okay, or their marriage and stuff like that. No, your marriage is as important as God is. God is as important as your marriage is. Your business, your school, if you are in school, your finances, your career, it's all important equally. Nothing is more important than the other. You need to create equal amount of time for each single thing. You need to create a balance, because you don't want a situation where your work with God is up there, your finances is up there, your education is up there, but then your relationship with your spouse is down there, because your relationship or your marriage is going to collapse. So we need to create balance in everything that we do as young people. And at this age, like I'm saying, in your late 20s, you need to start doing that, creating balance with everything that is going on in your life. So when you hit your 30s, you hit your 40s, you hit your 50s, like, you'll be used to it. Don't see them like, oh, it's too much work, oh my God, I'm gonna quit. Like, this amount is okay, I can live with this amount of money per hour. Why should I go back to school? It's okay, I will quit. It's too much work. Oh God, like, it's just 24 hours in a day, and I got to do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. Oh my God, like, where's the time? Don't sit there be doing all that nonsense, okay? Just sit there, have a schedule on when you're gonna do what. Be balanced with everything that you're doing, and let God be glorified in every single thing that you are doing. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Because, like, currently I have really tried my best to be balanced with everything that I'm doing, and I can see God's hands, because God knows, like, I'm really trying. It's not easy. I lose sleep sometimes, but I still manage to get at least 6 hours of sleep every night. At least 6 hours of sleep I must get it. At most I get 7 hours of sleep. Okay, but at least I try my best to get that 6 hours. If not, it ain't gonna be well the next morning. So I'll try to get that 6 hours of sleep. So yeah, I'm just here to just advise you, to encourage you. If you're young, girl, a young guy out there, you're in your late 20s or whatever, or even your early 30s, you're starting your full-time job, and it's just overwhelming. You don't have time for anything else. Let me tell you, the time is in your hands. You can create time. I mean, you can create time, but you can manage your time. You can create different events on when you want to get it done. Okay, you can just manage your time wisely. And when you manage your time wisely, you will notice that it's not that overwhelming as you thought it is. Okay, it's all about time management. If I can do it, you can do it too. So just manage your time wisely and put things in order, put things in place. Like, I'm in a situation, like I said, I'm not married and whatnot. But if I miss someone, I will have to manage my time all over again to create space for that person, because you don't want to lose that person. Okay, because you aren't supposed to be single for the rest of your life. You understand? So it's all about time management. Like, make a schedule. Okay, the most important things. Okay, things are not important. Like before when I started work, I was watching NCIS. Oh my God, I stopped watching NCIS because I'm like, you know what, that 1 to 2 hours that I'm wasting watching NCIS, watching what's going on, I could use that time to do my schoolwork, so I can have more time for God. Instead of giving God 30 minutes every day, I can give him like an hour to 2 hours. If I stop watching NCIS, is NCIS adding to my life? Oh hell no. So what I do, I stop watching NCIS. So now I'm currently not watching no form of TV, Netflix, Hulu, whatever. I'm not watching nothing because I ain't got time for that. Okay, I have to use my time wisely to focus on things that are more important to my life, to my destiny, to my future. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like, cut unnecessary things out of your life. You know, before too, I used to go to the mall on weekends, like every weekend. Now I stop. Like, I go to the mall, I do window shopping. It's not like I'm going there for something. I'm just going there because I just wanna walk, refresh my mind, and all that. Now I go there like every other weekend. You know, all these things, like, cut stuff that is not needed in your life, and then make more time for the stuff that is actually needed in your life, in your destiny, and you will see that, you know, everything is managed and God will be glorified in it, you know. So that's my little thing I wanted to share with you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you, and as always, God loves you more. Leave in the comment below, how do you manage your time? How do you do all this? Okay, if you have a lot of things going on, how do you manage it? Okay, to be so, especially to be successful in every single thing, because you want to be successful in every single thing that you do. You don't want to be successful in one and not successful in the other. You want to be successful in every single thing that you do. So let me know how you do it. Okay, this is how I do it. Just managing time and, you know, picking what is important and dropping what is not important. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye. Mwah.